Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today we will be talking about the Capital One 360 accounts, so stay tuned. So I had a viewer comment on one of my videos about the Capital One 360 saving account, I believe. So I went and did my research to see what it was all about. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I learned. Okay, so after doing my research on this 360 Capital One accounts, I say it's a great idea to get one. I'm gonna give y'all some information about the savings account first, because I looked at the savings account and the CDs they have. So I'm gonna give you some information on both, but I'm gonna start off with the savings account. Okay, so I got my little notepad to make sure I give y'all the right information. So you see me looking down or looking over, it's because I'm trying to make sure I'm giving y'all the right information. Okay, we're gonna start off by talking about the savings account at Capital One. It's called a Capital One Performance Savings Account. See, I already done said it wrong. It's called a, so we're gonna start off by talking about the Capital One Savings Account. It's called a Capital One 360 Performance Savings Account. The APY, average percentage yield, is 3.30%. That's really good. My savings account, I have one at like a major bank, and I have a couple at credit unions, because usually credit unions have a higher rate, but not no 3.30%. No. So I'm definitely gonna have to get me a savings account with Capital One, for real. It's FDIC insured, so your money is insured, so that's a good one. Also has a mobile app, so you can keep track of everything, and it only takes about 5 minutes to open online. And having an online savings account might be good for some of y'all, because it's gonna be kind of harder for y'all to get that money. To make a deposit, you have to do a transfer. If you already have a Capital One account, you can transfer from that Capital One account that you already have, or you can do an external bank transfer. You can do it through your computer, your mobile app, or by phone. So it's easy to transfer the money in. And I believe you do the same thing to get the money out, which that might be good, because it's not like you can get the money like in a few minutes. It's probably gonna take a day or so. Less likely to use the money in this savings account, because you're not gonna get it right away. So it might be good for some of y'all who have a hard time not pinching out that savings account when you really don't need to. And then the rate is great. And they said if you open the savings account with the 3.30%, it's locked in at that rate. So that's a real good savings account to look into. And that's Capital One. Now we're gonna look at their CDs. Now I have about 4 CDs at a credit union, because I thought they would have the best rate. But Capital One, Capital One doing them dirty. Capital One rates, really good. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about these CDs rates. A CD is a certificate of deposit, and you're locked in. So CDs, you get different terms. You can do like 6 months, a year, 5 years, different terms for the CD, and you're locked into whatever term you pick. So if I was to get a CD for a year, that means my money has to stay in that CD for a year. Now, you can take your money out that CD, but you're probably going to lose some interest that you earn. Also, it may be a fee, some type of fee associated with you taking that money out early. But with my CDs I have now, I have some for a year, some for 5 years. When that, let's say the one I have for a year, when that year's up, they give you like a week to either take the money out or just keep it there. You keep it there, it rolls over and does another year. So the main thing with a CD is you gotta remember that you have to pick a term, and you need that money to be able to stay in that CD until that term is over with. Okay? So you don't have easy access to that money. And some of y'all may need that. Some of y'all may need a CD, because that might stop y'all from, touching y'all money that y'all have saved. Only thing with that is if you have an emergency, then, you're gonna be subject to some type of fees. So like I said, I have my savings accounts and I have me some CDs. So if I have an emergency, I go in the savings account first. I don't touch my CDs. So that might be something to look into. So I'm gonna look at my little notepad. So when I looked over the weekend for a CD, which they're called 360 CDs, I believe, 1 year is 4.15% APY. 2 years is 4.30% APY. 5 years is a 4.40 APY. Those are some good rates, baby. Those are some good rates. Okay? Those are some good rates. So, the benefit of having a CD with them is no minimum balance. A lot of places do have minimum balance for CDs. So this right here is real good. It's no minimum balance. So you can start this with $100, $500. You know, take some of that money, if you're getting some money back, you know, from your taxes. If you're getting you a nice little tax refund check, take some money from that and open you up a CD. Okay? Some of y'all definitely should open up y'all a 360 savings account and a 360 CD with Capital One. If you have $500, let's say you have an extra $500, break it in half, do $250 in the savings account, $250 in the CD to get you started. You can always add money to it. So I really think this right here is a good idea. But back to the CD, like I was saying, it's no minimum balance to open. They say it's very easy to open. You earn your interest payments. Now for me, when I get my interest payments, I just have it added to the balance in the CD. Some people get the checks mailed to them, or, you know, put into a different account. So you do get the interest payments. So I guess you can set that up however you want to. It's FDIC insured also. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. They had like this little thing you can enter, like how much money you want to deposit into the CD, and it let you know like how much interest you will earn on it. So I'm gonna post that right here so you can see it. See, earn some interest. So make sure y'all watching, leaving nice comments, and liking the video. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.